March 2013. A banker in London clicks on an adult video ad. Within seconds, his screen freezes. A police badge flashes up with a message accusing him of viewing illegal content. Then, his webcam light turns on, and his own face appears beside the warning. The message reads, "Pay £400 or be registered at this event." Panicking, he pays. Embarrassed, terrified, and convinced he's caught, he never speaks of it again. He isn't alone. He's just victim number 4,247 that day. The same attack is spreading across 20 countries, infecting 10,000 computers every hour. By the end of the month, over 70,000 people will pay the fake fines. And the person behind it all? Not a Russian hacker, not a criminal syndicate, just a 19-year-old college dropout from Barking, East London, named Zane Kaiser. In 2012, Zane's life was falling apart. He'd just failed out of his computer science program. While his classmates went back to university, he stayed home, angry, unemployed, and glued to his laptop. Online, he used the alias King. One night, while scrolling through underground hacker forums, he saw a post that changed everything. It claimed he could make $10,000 a week using something called Reviton ransomware. The software was simple but sinister. It locked a user's screen, pretended to be law enforcement, and demanded a fine for watching illegal videos. Most victims panicked and paid. Where others saw a scam, Zane saw a business. He contacted the author, a Russian coder known as Slavik. Slavik's team had built the ransomware but needed someone to distribute it to Western users. Zane offered a deal. They'd provide the malware, he'd find the victims. They agreed. Zane had just partnered with real cybercriminals. He set up a fake company, Punch Media Limited, and obtained a forged passport to open a Barclays Bank business account. He even built a sleek website to pose as a digital ad agency. Then he emailed major ad networks claiming he had a £50,000 monthly budget for premium ad space. Most ignored him, but one didn't. That company was Traffic Junkie, the advertising network behind Pornhub and EdTube. Zane deepened his voice, threw around marketing buzzwords like CTR and conversion rate, and got his account approved the same day. A week later, his first ad went live. It was a simple banner: free HD videos. But hidden behind it was malicious code that redirected anyone who clicked to the Russian malware server. That night, Zane launched the campaign. Minutes later, he saw the first victim, a man in Birmingham using Internet Explorer 8. Within 5 minutes, the man paid £400 to unlock his screen. Zane had just earned £200, his split with the Russians. By morning, he had made £17,000. He sent Slavik a message: "We're going to be rich." By the end of 2012, the operation exploded. Hundreds of thousands infected. Victims in 20 countries. The malware adapted by location. FBI warnings in the US, BKA in Germany, National Police in France. Each fake notice looked real, even quoting real laws and case numbers. Victims panicked and paid instantly. The ad loaded in just 43 milliseconds, faster than the actual video page. Nobody suspected a thing. When Traffic Junkie flagged strange activity, Zane fought back with walls of corporate jargon, brand awareness, engagement metrics, cross-platform analytics. They believed him. In fact, they marked his company as a trusted advertiser. The money poured in. By early 2013, Zane was earning £45,000 a day, over £15 million a year if sustained. He built more fake companies, recruited students as money mules, and laundered funds through Bitcoin. He bought an £8,000 Rolex, leased a white BMW M4, and flew first class to Dubai, Amsterdam, and Barcelona, always paying in cash. His parents thought he was freelancing in tech. His friends thought he was just lucky. No one knew he was Britain's most successful cyber criminal. Then came the mistake that changed everything. In April 2014, a new security director at Traffic Junkie, Chad Wilkins, began investigating reports of users' browsers freezing. He traced the code back to one suspicious IP address listed on 16 global cybercrime blacklists. The account behind it, Punch Media Limited. Chad shut it down immediately. Zane responded furiously. "Reverse this decision in 24 hours or I'll destroy your company." 16 hours later, the attack began. A DDoS assault unleashed hundreds of gigabits per second of data, crashing Pornhub, RedTube, and Traffic Junkie's entire network. The outage lasted 3 days and cost the company nearly £1 million. When it was over, Zane sent another message. This was a warning. By then, he was untouchable. If an ad network banned him, he hacked their CEO's email and sent disturbing material from their own account. If they blocked his IP, he leaked their databases. He wasn't just making money anymore, he was enjoying the power. But across the Atlantic, the FBI had taken notice. In Washington, Agent Jennifer Martinez launched Operation Shrouded Horizon, a global hunt for ransomware operators. Her team caught a Russian courier in Miami carrying a laptop full of Angler exploit kit code. Inside were chat logs with an English-speaking partner, King. Tracing crypto payments led the investigators straight to the UK. One name appeared repeatedly, Amar Singh, one of Zane's fake identities. The linked address, 47 Ripple Road, Barking. British agents began surveillance. Cameras caught Zane wearing his Rolex, driving his BMW, and entering multiple banks. They tracked his phone and Bitcoin wallets. The case was airtight. On May 15, 2014, undercover officers posing as Bitcoin buyers arranged a deal with Zane. When he arrived, the trap was set. A few weeks later, at dawn, the police raided his house. They burst through the door and caught him before he could shut his laptop. It was still open, displaying bank accounts, crypto wallets, and admin panels tied to infected ad campaigns. He was arrested for fraud, money laundering, and computer crimes. In the police van, he whispered, "Tell my parents I was selling drugs." But even in custody, Zane was defiant. His laptop contained multiple layers of encryption and virtual machines. Investigators spent months trying to access it, while he claimed he forgot the passwords. Then they discovered a clue. He'd reused one password for a phone backup. That single mistake unlocked everything. Inside were thousands of chat logs, fake IDs, and records of every transaction. It detailed millions in stolen funds and the full scale of the operation. By 2017, prosecutors charged him with 11 offenses, including computer misuse, money laundering, and fraud. If convicted on all counts, he faced up to 45 years in prison. But before the trial, he tried to take his own life and was moved to a psychiatric hospital. Even there, he couldn't resist. He was caught using the hospital's computer to sell Bitcoin. Finally, in 2019, he pleaded guilty. The judge called him the most significant cybercriminal ever prosecuted in the UK. Zane Kaiser was sentenced to 6 years and 5 months in prison. He was released in 2021, banned from using encryption and restricted to one mobile device. But his victims never forgot. The banker in London still tapes over his webcam every night. He still jumps when the light turns on. He still hasn't told anyone what happened. Because one teenager had proven something terrifying. You don't need an army to break the internet. You just need nerve and greed. Zane Kaiser weaponized trust itself.